Well, welcome back everyone to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Serena Longuard, our kitty cat who is currently working her way through the Lancer job quests. We're doing one quest at a time. This is our quest by quest playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Let's have a word with Wayne, our guildmaster. Spear of the Fearless. Ah, you have returned. I take from your presence that you've gained a measure of familiarity with your weapon. Good. You're ready to begin the next phase of your training. You will recall my telling you that it takes no small amount of courage to be a lancer. Now, in general terms, courage is the strength to do something which one finds unnerving. However, a lancer's notion of courage is not so simple. Having first drawn a distinction between courage and recklessness, he then divides the former into two aspects. I would have you learn each with spear in hand. The first is composure. When outnumbered in battle, a lancer may lose his composure and succumb to panic. Should this happen, all of his training will swiftly flee his mind and he will struggle to overcome opponents whom he would ordinarily have bested with ease. He will, in short, contribute to his own defeat. If you wish to become a lancer in sooth, you must learn to maintain your composure at all times. Do this, and you'll be able to call upon every ounce of your strength and skill when it matters. And so, to your first task. The river banks of the central shroud are home to vilekin known as yarzons. Fiercely territorial, the creatures will attack anyone who strays too close, making them the bane of fisherfolk. They typically fall upon their prey en masse, barring all avenues of escape before closing for the kill. What must go through the mind of their victim in that instant? Panic? Despair? Be sure to tell me upon your return. Needless to say, I would have you brave such an encounter. Take this sack of decidedly noisome bait and use it to lure the ever-ravenous creatures out of their nest. It may be that only one curious yarzon appears, but what if 2 or 3 follow the scent? Let us see how you fare then. Go now, my young lancer, and learn what it means to fight with composure. Alright, key items, we will show you how those go in a minute. We are going to take this, click on it, find our location, find the nearest etherite, and I've got the budget to waste, let's go. Alrighty, so the next step is heading on out to where the yarzon dwell. Now, we can't just pick on any yarzon. We actually have to go and pick on the designated yarzon. As soon as I find out where the stairs are, oh, let's not bother with stairs. This ramp looks great. Alright, and then we'll follow our mini-map, which kind of is like following the road, but a bit different. We might want to go across the bridge. And then... Alright, we've got this. Let's go. So you'll notice I keep my sprint now. I'm trying to keep it across characters on my on the number 9 key, because not only do you use sprint to get to one place from one place to another quickly, but you also use it to move a little bit faster in battle, and that can help you dodge area attacks that you might otherwise get into. It looks like we're joining this fate. Let's go. Look, they're a target anyway. Alright. My level's too high? Well, okay then. We're still joining it. So on our way, I know it doesn't really count as a mission, but what we're doing is looking for the purple spotted anole. We're just going to try and earn ourselves a little bit of extra. Ah, right, don't stand there. I wondered where you were. Where's your friend? We're trying to earn a little bit of extra. Here they come. We'll just stand here and we'll get these guys as they go through. Do I have an area sweep? No. I know, don't stand in one spot, it's not good for you. So when you're leveling up your character, this kind of thing helps. And we are still leveling because our next, we're currently synced to level 10. I missed one. Come here. Oh, right. I know my auto target is not auto targeting what I'm aiming at. All right. Now, where were we? We were heading down to the river because we're going to go and put some noisome being smelly bait into this yarzon nest. Foul smelling bait. Let's use that. These guys, it's just easier to I know normally we would have a problem with that if we're doing this at the level we're meant to do it at, because we're about 10 levels higher than that critter, it's not a problem. Alright. Okay, now you'll notice our auto return has not come back, and it's going to cost us 158 to get back to the main Etherite. Let's just do that. So with your return set to your home point, it's got a timer, a cooldown timer on it. So if you're returning to your home point inside before that timer cools down, you're going to have to pay for your trip. Into the Ethernet, over to the Lancers Guild. Let's go. Alright, so that's our second Lancer quest. Oh, we're going to have ourselves a decent Lancer in no time, and then probably then I'll off screen I'll work her through the classes that the other two characters have already got, because you don't want to be sitting through that 3 times. Alright, welcome back, Strenna, and well done. I trust you now understand that in times of direst need, no amount of strength or skill with a spear will avail the Lancer who lacks composure. You are now ready to learn the second aspect of a Lancer's courage, resolve. When faced with a terrible foe, a Lancer may succumb to fear and self-doubt. Should this happen, he'll become defensive, and in seeking to cover his weakness, surrender his greatest strength, namely his capacity to attack. A Lancer who fears to attack is naught but a man holding a pole. His spear may as well be a broomstick for all the good it would do him. It is not, and will never be, a shield. That you may learn the truth of my words firsthand, I bid you go to the central shroud, to an area adjoining the abandoned dungeon known as Spirit Hold. Since the calamity, that neck of the Twelveswood has become a veritable menagerie of fearsome fauna. There you will find 3 collapsed pillars which have become a haunt for fell creatures. You are to put them down. What manner of fiends can you expect to encounter? Well, to reveal that would be to defeat the purpose of the lesson, my young Lancer. I will say only this. If you face these foes with a Lancer's resolve, you will surely emerge the victor. Once you have completed the trial, pray report to Jillian in the entrance hall. She has grasped the 2 aspects of courage, albeit with some trouble, though I doubt you will encounter similar difficulties. Her struggle has furnished her with certain insights which I think you would benefit from hearing. A Lancer learns best when he is doing, but the wisdom of his seniors is not entirely without worth. Go now, Serena, and do as I bid you. Alright. Then Branch Meadows again, let's go. And I always find it when I switch to a newer character, I always find always find it a little difficult to adapt. I am completely blind when it comes to these stair things, aren't I? They're just down the corner there. So I know normally when I'm doing these, I would also have jumped into Duty Finder and be doing whatever's in Duty Finder. Although it doesn't look like I've unlocked it yet. Let's just, yarzons or not, let's just toddle across the river here. They're not going to bother us. We're too high a level, and even if we weren't too high a level, oh, for God's sake, come on. Right, even if they weren't too high a level, we could still take them on and level up, so it wouldn't be too hard. So we're heading on out to the wrong spot because, oh no, the right spot. We're good. No, that's the button you get if you hit control when you hit the thing. I didn't know that. It always disconcerts me when I get to it too. Alright. This looks familiar. Across the river with the Efts, where we delivered our defeat to the Yarzon, or their defeat. Delivered defeat to the Yarzon. Okay, I know it's night time, my apologies. The day cycle will come soon. If you have a look up in your top right hand corner, you'll see it's 10:30 PM Eorzean time as we head into the dark to see what we can kick out of these pillars. I know, look, it's a mysterious hole in the ground. Let us poke it. That's not what we're after. Or is that what we're after? It is what we're after. No, we had it right. One pillar kicked. Let's go find what's in this pillar. I know, they must have thought it was a log of some kind. Whoa! Okay, you're a bit big. What do you mean he's not in range? He is so too in range. I've got to try and remember to get the mitigation cycling as well, because your healer, your Lancer's DPS, your healer is going to have enough problems keeping your tank alive without you adding to their duties. We done? Report to Jillian at the Lancers Guild. Alrighty. We can do our return, so we'll return to New Gridania rather than just teleport into it. So you can't return to the small Ethernet shards in your town. You have to return to the large one, but you can use the large Aetheryte to get into your Ethernet, to use the little Ethernet shards that you've unlocked. Oh my, Aetheryte shards, yeah. I know, it's a day. Now, where's Jillian? There she is. Hi, Jillian. I've been expecting you, Srena. By your return, I trust you now understand the importance of resolve. Like one's flesh, courage can be made strong. It's a matter of training each of its aspects. Now, the endeavour may prove difficult in the beginning. Gods know how much I struggled. You may suffer untold humiliation and more frustration than you can bear, but you must persevere. Whenever you engage an opponent, whether in training or in earnest, make a conscious effort to fight with composure and resolve. Over time, doing so will become second nature, and you will acquire such courage as you never thought could be yours. Mind you, not all battles entail a physical clash of might. It could simply be a disagreement born of conflict in ideology. The point is, it matters not what battlefield you stand upon. So long as you take care to be composed and resolute, your courage will grow. Did that make any sense? Even a little? I fear I cannot hold a candle to the Guildmaster Iwain, but if there's aught I can do to assist in your training. What was that? Something is afoot in the training area? Uh-oh. And you call yourselves Lancers? Pathetic. You're next, Guildmaster. Arm yourself and face me. Refuse, and all will know that you are no true Lancer. Say what you will, I am above provocation. Huh, craven to the last man. Ah, but what have we here? Wait, she is but a novice. That makes no odds to me. You yourself admitted her to your ranks, did you not? Very well. I shall withdraw for now. Yet know that only the fearless are fit to wear the mantle of a Lancer. I look forward to measuring your worth in the days to come. There's naught more to see. Return to your drills. Huh. Well, okay. Guildmaster. Srena, you made no attempt to evade his thrust. Did your opponent so unnerve you as to deprive you of your senses? Well, it is of little consequence now. You need pay no further heed to our uninvited guest. Lest you wonder, it is not uncommon for challengers to come pounding on our door, seeking to test their mettle. For now, dedicate yourself to tempering the two aspects of courage, the composure to bring the sum of your strength, and the skill to bear against your the composure to bring the sum of your strength and skill to bear against your foes, and the resolve to attack when fear would stay your hand, as befits a Lancer. When next we meet, I shall have another trial for you, one that will put your courage to the test. Until then, continue to apply yourself to your training. Farewell, Srena. Ooh, okay. Unique and untradeable. And pretty good quality, except it looks like we've upgraded our gear, so we will take the Elegant pieces. And guys, on that note, I will bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Take care out there.